All right, first and foremost, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and great glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and salutations to the elect pushing this truth to the four corners of the earth in truth and in sincerity. All right, in this particular video, I want to talk about the market crashing. All right, that's the big thing right now. The war in Iran, cyber attacks, but also the market, man. Silver and gold just crashed as well. They're saying around March 6th, and it might be a little further that silver will run out. So, hey, silver prices are about to explode. All right, and gold as well. Gold is about shit. Gold right now was what, like $5,000 something an ounce, and it's about to explode too. And silver, man, it's only right now $70 something an ounce, so you can get a good little amount of it. And then it'll go up 100, 200, 500. It's about to explode, man. But anyway, I want to talk about the market. And now the talk right now is about what? The market crash. All right, well, this is prophecy jumping off of the page because it says right here, Zephaniah 1 and 11, that the markets are going to crash. Let's read it. It says, "Howl, which is a bitter cry, ye inhabitants of Mektesh, which used to be silver merchants. In today's time, this will be like Wall Street and other financial districts like Wall Street around the earth." All right? It's telling them to howl. Why? Because in modern day terms, the markets is going to crash. For all the merchant people are cut down. Right. All they that bear silver are cut off. Uh-oh. So let's get the significance of this, man. I typed in financial districts of the earth, like Wall Street, just to, give you that information, because it says how ye inhabitants of Maktesh. So he's getting into like Wall Street here in the United States, but other financial districts around the earth. Like here it says London, Singapore, Hong Kong, and Tokyo. These cities lead in banking, assets management, Salakia, and trading, with key districts like the City of London and Canary Wharf, London, Central Hong Kong, and Midtown/Downtown New York City, driving what? Global capital. You see? Global capital. The market crashes, man, it's going to affect everything. I typed in if Wall Street crashes. What if Wall Street crashes? It says a Wall Street crash causes a rapid, massive loss of investment value, triggers severe economic downturn like recession or depression. So this is meaning loss of businesses, jobs, massive unemployment. You see? It leads to widespread loss of savings, reduced consumer spending. Right? You ain't gonna have it like that. Business closure, high unemployment, and credit crunches. Such events often cause panic selling, which makes it worse, and worldwide financial instability. All right? Once again, Zephaniah 1 and 11, "Howl, ye inhabitants of Maktesh, for all the merchant people are cut down. All they that bear silver are cut off."
I'm expecting a massive crash, and I'm expecting a really, really bad crash, but it's a much different crash than most people expect. If you think about a crash, what's everybody afraid of? A recession, a market crash? What does that mean? Well, if things crash, let's say what most people think, my retirement portfolio drops, my real estate, my home drops, I lose my job, I get a lower paying job, my business doesn't do as well, I don't make as much money. What all that means is that the quality of my life would go down. The standard of my living goes down. I don't have as much money, so I have to now eat hamburger meat instead of steak. But you see, prices don't have.
It gets worse than that. Not, oh, I can't eat steak now. I got to eat hamburger meat. It's going to get bad to where you ain't going to be able to afford nothing, man. Scriptures talk about a famine. All right. And when you get into the famine and what is it? 2 Kings 6:25. When you get into that famine, it was still people buying and selling, but it was just massive inflation. All right. So they were selling, like they were buying doves dung, the shit of doves, for like multiple pieces of silver, you know? And I'm not saying everybody had that type of silver. You know, so I'm trying to paint a picture here and give you the severity of it. Of it's worse than, well, I'm gonna have to. I can't eat steak today. We just gonna put some hamburgers on the grill. Nah, it's gonna get to a point where you ain't gonna put nothing on that grill. All right. Well, if you ever saw the movie The Road, that's how it's gonna get. People will put you over the fire in a second. That's how bad it's gonna get.
To drop for that to happen. Prices could go up so fast that my pay doesn't keep up and my standard of living also goes down.
Right. That's called inflation. And then hyperinflation. Everything is shooting up, shooting up, shooting up. And then you just can't afford shit. All right. Gallon of milk. I saw a video about a year ago because financial collapse has been talked about for some years now. It's just reaching that climax now. This lady was breaking down how much a gallon of milk would be if certain things were to come to pass, man. And she was like, yo, you'll be paying like almost $100. It was very expensive for like a gallon of milk. All right. So, hey, if that happens, the economy collapses, massive job loss, people ain't got no money. How they going to eat? And the money that they do have, they're going to spend it on, the expensive shit in the store. But how are they going to get by? How are they going to eat? Hey, well, repent.
So it's a reverse crash. And while everybody's expecting a deflationary crash, I'm expecting an inflationary crash. I'm expecting
Everybody's expecting an inflationary crash, man. How many people are complaining about the grocery stores, how they too damn expensive? Mugs ain't going out like that. Businesses are still suffering, man. All right? Why? Because the cost of living is up too high, man. And it's getting worse and worse and worse. All right? But anyway, hope it was edifying. Hope you could take something from this. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.